It's a piccolobella of sporty performance, and it's owned by more racing drivers than any other car. Say ciao to car number 4 on the list, the Fiat Nuvo 500.
It's my girlfriend.
Fiat 500 is the coolest car in the world. It is so cool that I own one.
It's basically a cool car. It's a car that has the same status as a Ferrari.
The Nuvo 500 is a masterpiece of stylish, compact invention. Measuring in at less than 3 meters in length, it's the smallest mass-produced 4-seater car in history. It's owned by more Formula One drivers than any other car, and the Italians love it.
In times far away, 30 years ago, inside here in those times, we would make love. Do you understand? We would find a way. Do you understand?
And it's not just the fellas.
If I go out with the BMW or with the Ford or something like that, I go unobserved. So, if you're going to visit your lover, you have to go in one of these.
The Italians' love affair with the Fiat 500 began in 1936 with this, the original 500. A nippy little 2-seater with a front-mounted water-cooled engine that was nicknamed the Topolino, which is Italian for Mickey Mouse. Cute. But how do you turn a cramped, tiny 2-seater into the world's smallest 4-seater? Well, the first thing you want to do is lose that water-cooled engine. Look, it takes up nearly 50% of the car's wheelbase. Next, you place an air-cooled engine in the back. Why? Because an air-cooled engine takes up less space. Look, no bulky cooling system. And if the engine is in the back of the car, you create even more foot space in the front. End result, you no longer have to be this wee chap size to fit in the world's smallest mass-produced 4-seater car. Rockin'.
This is a car that's the size of half a loaf of bread. You can park 2 of them in one parking spot.
It's small, but with a top speed of 62 miles per hour. It's hardly fast. So why is this car so loved by the racing fraternity? We asked the designer of the world's fastest road car, the McLaren F1, what he thought of the world's smallest 4-seater car.
You can drive them ferociously, and you can really think you're doing very well in them. I mean, the handling is not boring. You can slide the tail of it if you want to, and you can put a slightly noisy exhaust, and you think you're a little racer. It's absolutely great like that.
Which in many ways you are. You see, the 500 is the same layout as a Formula One racing car. It's low to the ground, and the wheels are at the far corners of the body. This provides a much more stable and responsive ride than other cars, like the 2CV, for example. The end result of this low yet stable layout is that driving the 500 is more fun than filling your pants full of ferrets. Which isn't to say that it isn't without its faults.
You've actually got to be quite good to change gear really snappily in it, because it's got quite a crude box without lots of synchronization to look after you changing gear.
So when you were driving the car, you had to double the clutch. You had to depress the clutch twice every time to change gear.
And the end result of all this double declutching is that you end up walking like this. The Fiat 500, a bundle of laughs and oh so very, very stylish, but that clutch system is an absolute... Still to come on the ultimate people's champion, the oldest banger in town. And would you buy a car from this man?